In the news, federal government renames NPOWER to Renewed Hope Job Creation Program. Joe Biden visits Israel as Gaza humanitarian crisis worsens. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adenoy. Thanks for joining us. The Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, says the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has secured $1.5 billion zero-interest World Bank loan. Wale disclosed this to State House correspondent after the second Federal Executive Council FEC meeting in Abuja. He said the FEC meeting approved the application for financing from the World Bank's International Development Association, IDA, explaining that the country was able to access $1.5 billion from the IDA, which is the virtually free or zero interest lending arm or financing arm of the World Bank. The minister stressed that Nigeria was able to make the macroeconomic moves to take the tough decisions to restore balance in the economy and the government's finances that have warranted support. Edu added that another $80 million in financing from the African Development Bank was approved by the FEC for the Ekiti Knowledge Zone EKZ project aimed at empowering the youth in the sector of knowledge economy through technology and communications generally. The federal government has renamed NPOWER to Renewed Hope Job Creation Program RHJCP and revealed when payment of allowance backlog will commence. The National Program Manager of the NPOWER, Akindele Egunwalo, who disclosed this in a statement in Abuja, explained that the scheme would commence payment of the 9-month backlog to NPOWER beneficiaries in November and would be done in installments. He said the funds have been recovered from the existing payment service providers. The Kwara State Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, RUWASA, has urged the people of the state to regularly wash their hands, highlighting how crucial it is to maintaining hygiene and good health. The General Manager of RUWASA in the state, Olorunfemi Oladipo, made the call in Ilorin, the state capital, during the commemoration of the 2023 Global Hand Washing Day with the theme, Clean hands are within reach. The program, organized by the Kwara State RUWASA in collaboration with the National Orientation Agency NOA, Kwara Chapter, and Ajide People Support Center, kick-started with an awareness rally in Ilorin Metropolis. Olorunfemi explained that the event is observed annually to raise awareness on value of using soap to wash hands and to lessen the burden of numerous diseases that pose a threat to development and population health, especially among children and other vulnerable groups. In her remarks, the First Lady of Kwara State, Ambassador Olufolake Abdurazak, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Kwara Water Resources, Christiana Babalola, said diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, typhoid fever, and pneumonia can be curtailed, reducing death to nearly 50% with a practice of proper hand washing with soap and running water. The State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Amina El Imam, represented by Fatima La, noted that the significance of hand washing with soap at every critical stage of individual livelihood cannot be overemphasized, stressing that hand washing is a first line of defense in preventing disease outbreaks. The Action Health Incorporated, a non-governmental organization with support from the United States Agency International Development, USAID, and United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, has empowered over 100 teenage girls at Dawara Internally Displaced Persons IDPs camp in Fufore local government area of Adamawa State. The NGO empowered the group while commemorating the 2023 International Day of Girl Child, being celebrated across the world with the theme, Invest in Girl Rights, Our Leadership, Our Well-Being 2023. Speaking at the event, the head of IDP's camp, Umar Bapa, commended the organization for touching the lives of the girl child in the community positively, stressing that the NGO has contributed in equipping their teenagers to be self-reliant. The beneficiaries appreciated the organization for the empowerment and promised to use the knowledge gained at the event for self-development and for the progress of the society. On politics, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the Southeast Zone says it has begun the process of reconciling its aggrieved members who defected to other political parties. The party stated this at its zonal meeting in Enugu, pointing out that the measure was part of the efforts initiated to reclaim its position in the zone. In a speech, Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State urged party leaders and faithful in the region to rise to the task of recovering its lost ground and rebuilding the party. Mba, who is the leader of the party in the zone, said there was a need to rejig the party's financial, administrative, and operational strategies. He expressed the hope that the initiative would help to consolidate its support base for the political and historical development of the country. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
MLC TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV. With entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. On crime, an unlicensed foreign exchange dealer identified as Chike Nosa Agada has been arrested by the operatives of the Lagos Zonal Command of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) over an alleged 2 billion naira fraud. The 37-year-old native of Udi local government area of Enugu State was declared wanted by the commission on Wednesday, October 11, 2023 for allegedly obtaining money by false pretense and stealing by conversion to the tune of 2 billion naira. He was arrested at a residence in the Budillion, Ikoyi area of Lagos State during a sting operation by operatives of the commission, following credible intelligence linking him to the alleged fraud. Upon arrest, a mobile device was recovered from him. On the foreign scene, United States President Joe Biden has made a high-stake visit to Israel to show support for its war on Hamas after Washington said Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had agreed to let humanitarian aid reach besieged Gazans. Israel has vowed to annihilate the Hamas movement that controls Gaza after Hamas gunmen killed 1,300 people, mainly civilians, during a rampage through southern Israeli town on October 7th, the deadliest single day in Israel's 75 years history. Israel has bombarded the Gaza Strip with airstrikes that have killed more than 2,800 Palestinians, a quarter of them children, and driven around half of the 2.3 million Gazans from their homes. It has imposed a total blockade on the enclave, halting food, fuel, and medical supplies, which are rapidly running out. Scores of trucks carrying vital supplies for Gaza headed towards the Rafah crossing in Egypt. the only access point to the enclave outside of Israel's control, but there was no clear indication that they would be able to enter. Opposition parties have secured enough votes in Poland's general election to oust the ruling right-wing populist Law and Justice PIS party. PIS won the vote with 35.38% ahead of Donald Tusk's centrist opposition Civic Coalition with 30.7%, but Tusk is now most likely to be able to form a broad coalition. That would end 8E's rule under the PIS leader, Jaroslaw Kaczynski. Joy Dada has the latest entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment Segment. I am Joy Dada. The Banj has filed an application at an Abuja federal court for an injunction restraining his estranged brother-in-law, Dr. Udun, from making malicious and defamatory posts against him on social media. The entertainer filed the petition through one of his lawyers, Tohib Lawal, in granting the application, which has the Banj as the complainant and Dr. Udun as the respondent. He has now granted an order restraining the defendant, either by himself, servants, cohorts, representatives, or any person deriving authority from him from further making any intimidating or defamatory posts directing at the complainant on any social media platform or news media pending the hearing and determination of the substantive case. The court ordered the Deputy Inspector of Police Force Intelligence Bureau to investigate a criminal complaint brought by the Banj against Dr. Udun within 2 weeks and report back to court. Dr. Udun had 4 weeks embarked upon a social media onslaught against the Banj. The media personality got married to the Banj's sister Taiwo in 2013 and the union produced 2 girls. Dr. Udun made allegation that he was not allowed to see his children, but Taiwo said the claim by her ex-husband was false. She said, contrary to the allegations by her ex-husband over the custody of their children, the entertainer has access to their kids. And on foreign scene, actor Botian, best known for playing Paulie Penino in the Rocky films, has died at the age of 83. Young received an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor in 1977 for his role as the friend and future brother-in-law of boxer Rocky, played by Sylvester Stallone. He was never much to look at, making him the perfect character actor. Young appeared in the first Rocky film in 1976 as a friend of Stallone's character before becoming Rocky's brother-in-law in Rocky II when the fighter married his sister. Rocky was his best-known work and a huge cinema hit, receiving 10 Oscar nominations and 3 awards in total, including Best Picture. He also appeared in Once Upon a Time in America, Last Exit to Brooklyn, and Mickey Blue Eyes. He featured in television series such as The Sopranos, Law and Order, The Rockford Files, and MASH. In his life after acting, Young made his name as a painter and exhibited his work at galleries around the world. His death was confirmed by his manager. May his soul rest in peace. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. And that is the size of our package for today. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibiravabe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, Malachite TV, Threads, Malachite TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for watching.